Creepy Stories from Reddit. Volume 1. A man once said if you want a good story, just ask any random person if there was ever an event in their life they cannot explain. Someone almost always has one weird thing that has happened to them. So Reddit, regardless of whatever you believe about the world, what's your story?
I'm an ER doctor currently. When I was in med school, we had a chronic respiratory failure patient who was DNR/GNI. During our morning rounds, nurse called us to bedside for vital sign check. Guy was deader than a block of wood. No pulse, no breathing, pupils fixed and dilated, etc. My senior resident was like, "This is a great chance for you to confirm your first dead body." We write up his death note, make arrangements, whatever. An hour later, we get called by the same nurse. This guy is alive and talking to me. Sure enough, homeboy is wide awake and chatty Cathy. He got discharged a few days later. I kept tabs on him until I finished med school. He lived at least another 1.5 years. Posted this a few times, and it remains with me to this day. When I was 21, a bunch of my friends and I did magic mushrooms together. While we were tripping balls, I had a very vivid hallucination. I was on a rocking chair sitting opposite 3 of my friends. As I rocked back, I saw them as if they were in their late 50s, gray hair and wrinkly, and as I rocked forward, I'd see them normal and young in that moment again. I realized after a few times back and forth that I wasn't seeing the third guy when I rocked back, meaning to say I didn't see the old version of him. I went on for about half an hour from various positions in the chair, and I just couldn't wrap my head around it, and it weirded me out. Being weirded out on a mushroom trip isn't exactly a great feeling, so I obviously got a bit hysterical and passed out. I vaguely told the guys about it the next day, and quite obviously, we all laughed it off. 8 months later, the friend I didn't see in that back and forth vision died in a motorcycle accident. This still makes me super uncomfortable 8 years later. Once on my birthday, I was in the kitchen and was reading some schedule on the fridge when all of a sudden I heard the birthday song being whistled really nearby, like almost right behind me and very close to my right ear. I mindlessly began to hum along. Then it hit me. I was all alone at home and I had no fucking clue where, who, or what it came from even to this day. I ran out of my house and didn't come back for the rest of the day.